Hey y'all, it's Nate, your vintage roller, and I decided to take an adventure in skating flat. And by skating flat, I mean truly skating flat. I don't have any flat frames, so these are stock Seba frames, so I'm actually skating what would be classified as true flat. There's no protection for the wheels or anything else like that to help you lock on, so it's a true flat ride. And I'm riding square profile wheels, which makes it a little more difficult, so stick around for my adventures in skating flat. Leave me comments at the end. Tell me what you think.
If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive.
By a sinkhole, online executive impact I've ever had. By visiting us at Chick-fil-A Nuggets is
Love the Buy 5 Save 5 event at Kroger. What do you say? You'll save $5 at checkout. More ways to save.
Hey everybody, so that was Nate's adventures in riding flat. So I picked up 8 wheels from Long last September at, what year is it? And they're not bad wheels. They're actually USD wheels, the older team wheels. They're 5889. They're a square profile. And I figure I'll try to ride flat, old school style. Not in any of these new designed to ride flat frames where it covers the wheel. True flat. Stock frames, riding flat. And I wanted to see how that worked out. So earlier today, I had a small little session. And I was like, no, I don't like it. Flat's not for me. And I made some posts and whatnot on forum and decided to myself that I'm going to give it a couple more shots. So the setup that I'm riding, a lot of people are like, oh, you need better frames. Well, the frames themselves are not bad, being as they come on a Pro Model skate, but they also come on every stock Seba frame setup. And they are the Seba CJ2s that I got back in April of 2019, my back to blading setup. So I was able to pick up the stock frames a couple months later, and I decided to ride them flat. Now, lots of learning involved with riding flat like this. For anybody that doesn't know about it or anything else like that, riding flat is where you're riding all 8 wheels flat. All of them are on the ground at the same time. And it makes a huge difference in maneuverability, speed, all that stuff. Now, you sacrifice your grinding space and your H-block and your ability to control your grinds a little bit better by riding flat on stock setups. But with that, you have to develop your technique more, and that's why I'm doing this. I don't want to cheat, and I'm saying cheat just because it's just the easier word. That's not necessarily cheating if you buy Wish frames or Solar frames or the new ground controls or anything else like that. Like, it's not cheating any of these frames that are designed for riding flat. It's really not, because they each come with their own challenges. But what this does is it forces you to focus on your technique, focus on locking your grind properly and sliding it, because you can do it. It just takes a little more finesse, a little more practice, a little more determination on making sure that you get up and get into your grind the right way. If you notice that I was unable to lock it back far, which is something I can do almost every time after I've warmed up, and I was warmed up and I still couldn't lock it, which in its own way is a little disheartening, but at the same time, like, it makes me realize that I'm relying on my skate to throw me into my groove instead of jumping into my groove, if that makes sense to anybody. So I think I'm going to forego messing around with my easier setups, if you will, for a while. I think in my quick sessions and stuff like that, I'm going to throw these on and try to focus on actually getting my form and my technique down a little better, so when I actually jump, I spin and lock into my groove and slide, even with these wheels. So the one thing that I may change is the profile of these wheels. I may try to upgrade to a round wheel and see if that makes a difference, because a square profile wheel does kind of give you wheel bite, but not to the extent, especially on the stuff that I grind, to where it would be a problem. What it would be a problem on is if you're grinding concrete ledges, stuff like that, where wheel bite will throw you and you'll go for a ride and it won't be a fun time. But I skated my practice rail with it earlier today. I was able to lock back royales, back fars, front fars. I mean, pretty much any trick I could do without a problem. It just took me properly rotating and landing on the grind to do it right. So maybe this setup is what I need to correct some of my form and my technique to make me a better skater. I don't know. Time will tell. I would like to focus on these, and I might do that for a couple of sessions just to see if it makes a difference when I go back to my Rems or my carbon-free teams or even my razors. But I think that's something I'm going to work on, is skating these to correct my feet position and become a better rollerblader. But with that, y'all, I know it's a short little one. My recent ones have been kind of long. Anyways, so again, today's setup, if anybody's wondering, is the CJ2s in white from Seba with a stock Seba frame, USD Team 57mm 89A wheels with Wicked ABEC 5 bearings in it. Wax hockey laces that are not all the way up to the top because it does help with flexibility. So that's it, man. Super simple setup today, nothing major since it's an integrated tube. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you like what you see, please leave me comments. Tell me how I'm doing, tell me what you think, and we'll go from there. Like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. And please leave me questions in my comments boxes so I can answer them. Or if you got ideas for thoughts on my ideas on this, if it is going to help me correct my skating and make me a better skater, or if it's just going to make me fall down more. Either way, leave me love, let me know what you think. And as always, y'all, peace, love, and rollerblades. I'm out.